Alright folks, and Bangor's back again, and in this video we're gonna have a look at some intriguing villains, starting with this one here called Lovecraftian Demon. Now his main weapon's a little dagger here, and his main powers are he can control demons, right? And he has demonization, and he can control the seven deadly sins like gluttony, greed, sloth, wrath, lust, envy, and pride. And he also has demonic energy manipulation. And he has malevolence control, and corruption control, and personal corruption, and omni-corruption. Yeah. He's also got 7 brains, 7 hearts, and 7 souls. And yeah. And he's also got enhanced strength and durability, and enhanced condition. And he has demonic psionics, which means that he has psionics and mind are enhanced to the point where he can control other demons. At a telepathic level, I mean. But anyway, his main weakness is that, well, he's very vulnerable to angelic beings. But, yeah. This next bad boy is called Eldritch Darkside. And his main weapon is this, dual dagger mace weapon. And his main powers are, well, universe control and universe corruption. And he's also got, reality warping and dark soul control and telekinesis, teleportation, and telepathy. And he has mind control. And he also has mental corruptions. And he has negative time control and space control and negative energy control and power manipulation. And he's also got apocalyptic force control and negativity control. And he has 7 brains, 7 hearts, and 7 souls. Yeah. And his main weakness is that, well, his universe corrupting abilities can be undone by beings with universe purifying abilities, right? And aside from that, his reality warping can be interfered with by someone with similar powers. This next guy here is called Horror Death, whose main weapons are these great big fists, right? And his powers are death control, right? And he also has vice control, and he has darkness control and nightmare control, and destruction control, and night control, and lunar energy control, death energy control, and he also has curse controlling, yeah. He also has 7 brains, 7 hearts, and 7 souls, although he can operate without his brains, hearts, or souls should he lose any one of those 7 things. You know what I mean. But anyway, his main weakness is life-based beings, right? And he's very vulnerable to bright light due to being nocturnal. Yeah. Now this bad character here is called, Lovecraftian Angel, whose main weapon is the dagger here. Along with strengths including angelic force control and empowerment and physiology, as well as purification control and benevolence. And he also has, the power to control the 7 heavenly virtues, like temperance, charity, diligence, patience, chastity, compassion, and humility. And he's also got 7 brains, 7 hearts, and 7 souls. Yeah. And his main weakness is that, well, he's very vulnerable to demonic beings. Yeah. This next guy here is called Eldritch Lightside, whose main weapon is this big sword, right? And his powers are the good aspects of the universe, and then some. And he also has positive chronokinesis and spatial kinesis, and soul control, purification, I mean. And he has telekinesis, teleportation, and telepathy. He has the power to purify minds, and he has reality warping. And he has positive energy control and power manipulation. He's also got 7 brains, 7 hearts, and 7 souls. And his main weakness is, well, the negative aspects of the universe. And his reality warping powers can be interfered with. Yeah. This next guy here is called Horror Life, whose main weapons are the sword and bones here. And his main powers are life control and righteousness control. And he also has light control and dream control and creation control and day control and solar energy control. And he also has 7 brains, 7 hearts, and 7 souls. And his main weakness is, well, death-based powers. Yeah. And this next bad boy here is called Dark Demon Death Domestic Violence, whose main weapons are his big claws here, and his main powers are similar to Lovecraftian Demon, Eldritch Darkside, and Horror Death, albeit on a much stronger scale. And he's also got 21 brains, 21 hearts, and 21 souls, like those 3 had between them. And he's also got power bestowal and power augmentation, and his main weakness is that, well, his very essence is powers that revolve around either demonic beings or negative powers or death-based powers, but well, the aspects of them anyway, which makes him very vulnerable to having his powers and thus himself absorbed by another being. And this next guy here is called Pure Angel Life Domestic Violence, whose main weapons are these big claws, and his main powers are basically the same as Lovecraftian Angel, Eldritch Lightside, and, Horror Life, albeit on a much stronger scale. He also has power augmentation and bestowal. He has 21 brains, hearts, and souls, but his main weakness is, well, he's very vulnerable to having his powers absorbed, and thus himself, due to his very essence being power. And this last bad boy is called Lovecraftian Eldritch Horror Domestic Violence, Demon Angel Dark Pure Death Life, Now his main weapons are his big claws, his flamethrowers, his freeze rays, his lasers and swords and what have you. And his main powers are basically the strengths of every villain I've ever said in this video, but 7 times stronger, regardless of who I've mentioned. And he's also virtually indestructible, right? And he has force field control, and he has unbreakable skin and bones, right? And he has strength and durability augmentation, and speed augmentation, and he has juggernaut momentum, and mobile invulnerability. And he's also got shapeshifting and size shifting, and he's also got a hive mind and a mind hive. However, his main weakness is that, well, he is subjected to the physical laws of reflection and conservation of momentum, meaning that he can have trouble stopping or change of direction if he's moving too fast. He's also not the most intelligent, for that matter, so don't expect it to be very bright. But anyway, that's pretty much all I've got time for in this video. So thanks for watching, and I hope you have a good day, and please take care.